Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shroomy, and if you're new here, I am a mixed media artist, and I've recently been starting to find a artistic style, I'd say. It's kind of hard to say that as a whole because I still don't feel like I've got a style or anything even close. I've been trying to experiment as much as I can with mixed media. Today I'm working on my second painting for the Creatureanery challenge. Today's one was the Yorigumo, and I decided to paint a lady with a spider accompanying her. So as I understand this year's prompt, it is based on like horror characters and more of the darker side of folklore and I can't say it, mythological creatures. And because of that, it's kind of made it a little bit more difficult for me to delve into my paintings because I've not been really in the mood for horror these days. I kind of want to explore more of a cutesy style, a little bit more colourful and bright and warm. I think in this cold climate here in the UK is so vital for me to be making a little bit more of happy art, because I think it's already so dark here, it's cold and not a very nice place to be really, so I don't want to deflect that into my art as well. So I'm trying to make a little bit more of an effort into making cutesy and, you know, lovable characters. So I went for a lady. I hadn't done a real like painting portrait in a little while, so this was the perfect opportunity. And to go into the Yorigumo a little bit, this really shows the horror-y side, the darker side of this character, which is said that they are beautiful humans, but they lurk in high mountains and prey on travelers. These evil creatures often keep giant spiders as pets and can fully change into a giant spider or sprout spider eggs? Spider legs from their backs. So they usually eat their prey, but some humanoids meet an even more gruesome fate as living incubators for Yorigumo eggs, which just shows the mythical beliefs of this specific creature. And I must say it's an interesting take on the spider lady, if that makes sense, but like I said, I wanted to keep it a little bit more PG, I guess. But I actually wasn't too sure what to do. The ideas weren't really going, and I didn't do any sketches, which is why you'll see in the video I really struggled with the body, the pose. When I drew it first, it kind of made sense in my head, but then when I kept painting, I messed it up really bad, and I can't express enough how many times I wanted to just paint over the whole thing, scrap it, delete it, erase it. I didn't want to see it, but I persevered and I really tried to make an effort into making it right. So to touch on the materials that I'm using the Holbein Acryla gouache, which is why I was able to just paint over the whole thing many times, because acrylic gouache, it doesn't reactivate with water. It's completely permanent like acrylic would be. So yeah, that was the only thing that saved me really. If I was using watercolors or just regular gouache, it would not have ended the way that it did. But I am glad that I stuck with it. It's honestly one of my favorite pieces from these creature annery sketches that I've been doing, and it's actually quite fond memory from painting it, because the face came so effortlessly. I didn't have to like overwork it or anything like that. I just did what felt right, and honestly it worked out great. But oh my god, but then came the body, and you will see in a second why I just can't watch this bit. The struggles that it took me to finish this painting were real. I think this painting took me around 3 days to finish altogether because of the struggles. And if you watch me on Twitch, I painted this on stream, and on stream I was struggling so hard. I was honestly starting to like question my abilities because I just had no idea what I was doing, what anatomy was I even doing, whose arms are this straight, why am I here, like how do I disappear? But I, again, saying that yeah, I'm glad that I stuck with it, because the hair actually turned out really nice, and I am happy with the final result. And yeah, but I wouldn't do this again. If I could go back in time, I probably would have chosen something a little bit more easier for myself. But here I also took out a little piece of paper to test out the poses to see if I can generate a better looking idea, but in the end I couldn't. So I just erased the whole thing. And yeah, so I tried to erase it. Of course, by erase I mean I colored over the top of the red arms that I put in there, and I used a little brush to kind of draw in a vague line which I could follow, and that turned out a lot better. So for the body and the skin tone and stuff, I tried to kind of follow what the face is like, but I wanted it to be a bit more red and dark because I wanted it to be a contrast from the face, and I think in the end that turned out really nice. Maybe a little bit more red than I would have wanted in the end, because I think it looks a little bit odd compared to the face color. But other than that, like I said, I'm quite happy with it. But yeah, I'm happy with this challenge. So as of me editing this right now, it is currently the 21st of January, and I must say I only completed 13 from the prompt so far. I've still got 10 days to go, so who knows, I might come back on the weekend and do a bunch, but more than likely I won't. But maybe I will. And yeah, I don't know, this challenge was really difficult because I work, and coming back home after a long shift, I do want to create, but I can't create one piece a day. And so unless I do quick sketches and just rush through it, that's the best I can do. I should have estimated more on how long these pieces take me, and then maybe I could have, been better prepared. But in the end, I'm happy even if I do only 13. And yeah, I wanted to challenge myself, and I wanted to do a challenge because, like I mentioned in my last video, I hadn't really done a challenge in quite a while. But I'm not gonna beat myself up about not finishing this challenge if I don't, which I probably won't, because like I said, these prompts are, you know, more dark and on the horror side of games and folklore, so most of them aren't my cup of tea. Like, you know, the Titan from Attack on Titans, I didn't really know what to draw for that, so I just drew a big sleeping puppy because Titan translates to giant, so that's kind of like what I tried to do. I wanted to kind of play on the words if I can generate any ideas from the existing creatures or characters. But yeah, there's loads of like game characters like Nemesis, which I don't want to do, so I'm just gonna skip that one. There's definitely a few more that I couldn't name right now, but there's more that I just don't really want to do, so you know, it is what it is. But other than that, I've been quite busy with other stuff. Whenever I have like a challenge or something, I'm the biggest procrastinator, or it can go both ways, procrastinating or giving myself even more to do. And so that's what I did. I decided I wanted to do little mystery bags because I just celebrated my 1 year affiliate anniversary on Twitch. I know I mention Twitch a lot. It's because I love Twitch and I love my little community that I built, and I really appreciate the immense love on there. And yeah, so I just celebrated my 1 year anniversary for affiliate on there, and I decided to do a little giveaway, and I wanted to, you know, do a little mystery bag kind of. So I decided to do a few more, and they're going to be up on Etsy. And to accompany the little goodie bags, I wanted to put a few mini original paintings into them. I will have a video for that soon, where I paint these tiny little characters on these little watercolor papers with watercolor, and they've been so fun and I've really enjoyed them. And I timed myself. I did a 2-hour painting challenge yesterday where I just turned on the clock and just went for it, and I managed to complete 5 paintings, so that was really fun. But again, I'm doing that when I should be doing the Creature Annery challenge, but I can't just shut my mind off to everything else that I want to do, so I'm either gonna do a little bit of both or, you know, neither. So I think best to do a little bit of both, so that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, make sure you keep your eyes peeled if you want to see a little goodie bag. My Etsy shop currently is on holiday mode. I will be returning as soon as I make these little goodie bags and maybe put up a few more little prints and things like that. So stickers, definitely stickers. Oh my god, I've got so many stickers. I've made sticker packs, I've got holographic stickers. They're so cute, and yeah, check me out on Etsy. But yeah, I also wanted to mention a huge thank you for all the love on my YouTube channel. I can't believe I've hit 1,000 subs on here. I did not think that was remotely possible. I don't know why. I should be a bit more positive about things like that, but I try not to think about it because I'm scared that I don't know. It's weird because I'm a massive pessimist because I'd rather expect the worst and, you know, not be disappointed if the worst comes to reality, as opposed to expecting something good and not receiving that. I think that's my issue, and yeah, maybe I should change my thinking and try manifesting good, better things perhaps. But yeah, I can't believe it. It's such a shock. I am still in shock, I think, because 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is honestly has made me want to cry, because I remember posting my very first video on YouTube and thinking, oh my god, this is so scary, and I can't believe that, you know, there's people on here with thousands of subbies, and here I am just posting my little time lapse, and I never saw this coming. So I want to thank every single one of you for the love. And before I start crying, I am gonna go now. It's been an emotional week, I must say. I am exhausted, but I'm extremely grateful and happy, and I just want to send all my love to everybody. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one as well, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.